Using Cheez-It crackers to learn about perfect squares and square roots. Today we're going to use Cheez-It crackers to learn about perfect squares and square roots. Let's get started. The three objectives of this video are to distinguish between a square and a rectangle, create perfect squares, and determine the square root of a number. Washing your hands before using food items as math manipulatives is important for hygiene and safety. Hands can carry dirt, bacteria, or viruses, which can transfer to the food and potentially lead to contamination. Clean hands help ensure that the food remains safe to handle and, if consumed later, won't pose a health risk. Additionally, washing hands before handling materials promotes good habits of cleanliness, especially in educational settings where multiple students may interact with shared resources. First, we're going to take a look at the difference between a square and a rectangle. With a square, all four sides are equal in length, whereas a rectangle has opposite sides equal in length. We're going to take 4 Cheez-Its to create a perfect square. As you can see, the length of this square is 2 Cheez-Its high, and the width of this square is 2 Cheez-Its wide. Now we're going to create a rectangle using 8 Cheez-Its. With the rectangle, the width is 4 Cheez-Its wide and the length is 2 Cheez-Its high. So again, with the square, all four sides are equal in length, and with the rectangle, opposite sides are equal in length. When you square a number, you multiply the number by itself. Taking the square root reverses this process, giving you the original number back. The inverse of squaring a number is taking the square root of that number. So we're going to create a square using 1 Cheez-It cracker. This perfect square using this one cracker is represented by the following 3 equations. 1 times 1 equals 1, or 1 squared equals 1, and the square root of 1 equals 1. The second perfect square that we are going to create using our Cheez-It crackers will be made up of 4 crackers. This perfect square made up of 4 Cheez-It crackers is represented by the equations 2 times 2 equals 4, or 2 squared equals 4, and the square root of 4 equals 2. The third perfect square that we're going to create will be using 9 Cheez-It crackers. So these 9 Cheez-It crackers represent a perfect square, and they also represent the equations 3 times 3 equals 9, or 3 squared equals 9, and the square root of 9 equals 3. The fourth perfect square that we're going to create is going to be made using 16 Cheez-It crackers. So this perfect square represented by 16 Cheez-It crackers can be also shown by the following equations. 4 times 4 equals 16, 4 squared equals 16, and the square root of 16 equals 4. The fifth perfect square that we will create using the Cheez-It crackers will be made up of 25 Cheez-It crackers. This perfect square, made up of 25 Cheez-It crackers, can be represented by the following equations. 5 times 5 equals 25, or 5 squared equals 25, and the square root of 25 equals 5. I hope that you enjoyed using Cheez-Its to learn about square roots. Now go enjoy your Cheez-It snack.